they're liars.
If good conversation is an echo
Yeah, this
chamber,
atheist pastor is a schmuck.
Oh, isn't it that Australian guy that got really mad?
Yeah, the guy, yeah, that's him right there in the middle. He proclaimed that he mirrored the video and proclaimed that he destroyed me. When actually the reverse happened. He got his head handed to him.
It sounded like he threw a temper tantrum last time I saw.
Oh, at the end, he started cursing me out.
Yeah, exactly. Out of the blue, he just
I mean,
interrupted me.
nobody has to take my word for it. Just go on to, what was it? It was the Nevermore, I think it was the Nevermore Tavern.
Yep, you got it.
The Nevermore Tavern YouTube channel. Watch the interaction. He first lied, saying that he was a Buddhist. Then he dropped it because he realized I knew how to debate. Excuse me, not Buddhist, Hindu. He knew how He knew that I could defeat Hinduism and pantheism. So he stopped. He's a moron.
This guy's gonna get shredded.
Anyone have a link? Or is it in the helpline?
Yeah, I posted it in the helpline.
I just invited Randolph Richardson to come into Real Politics.
Darth, Empathetic says, message him and he'll debate you on the resurrection.
What?
Empathetic Atheist says, Supreme Leader, have DD message me and I'll debate him on the resurrection.
We have a lot of evidence for the resurrection, that's for sure.
No, listen to me. I don't have to prove the resurrection. The resurrection is itself proof of God, because everything is proof of God. Okay, deny the resurrection of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, you are denying the Christian worldview. Deny the Christian worldview, then you're going to have to tell us what your worldview is that you're reasoning from, what its atmosphere is, what its ultimacy is. Oh, look, see, atheist pastor's gone. They can have me on. Somebody post a message for Randolph Richardson to come in to Real. Look at this dumb broad, Mama Atheist. She says, don't know why DD keeps trying to debate everyone. He always loses. Do you see what pathological liars these people are? You see that?
don't know what they're
She says,
talking about.
I always lose. Everybody see that with atheist Mama? She says, I always lose. What brand of marijuana is she smoking? By the way, this is the same broad who that when I posted a legitimate philosophical question to atheism, she gave me a double middle finger on Cameron.
Well, if you always lose, they should be happy to have you in there. It's an easy debate.
Of course, right? If I always lose, then they can make a whipping boy of me.
Randall Richardson says, "Oh, probably someday soon, probably next month sometime." Though,
Oh, come in right now.
As I've got a lot going on here and wouldn't be able.
Well, you have enough time to be typing in the text chat.
I triggered Mama Atheist.
She's a moron.
She got
She
really
literally,
mad.
when she saw me post a question, she literally gave me the double middle fingers on camera.
Here's what I said.
What is the Jefferson Bible?
It's allegedly where Jefferson took an Exacto knife and took out all passages dealing with miracles. That's putatively. I don't know that that's the case.
Wouldn't an atheist kind of have to conclude that Christians always lose a debate against an atheist? Because if the Christian was winning, then why would they be an atheist?
These people are so arrogant in their ignorance, it isn't funny.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. If the atheist was winning, then why wouldn't the Christian become an atheist?
And they almost always want the debate to happen on their own turf, so that they have somebody protecting their backside.
Were you addressing that statement towards me, whoever spoke before Darth just now?
Oh well, somebody said that that if the Christian wins, thinks that the Christian never wins the debate because the atheist never changes to Christianity. But
No,
if
that's not what I
it
said.
doesn't make.
That's not what I said. I
Oh,
said that the atheists would have to conclude that the Christians don't win the debate.
I mean,
Otherwise, they would have to concede that Christianity is true.
see, this is what a joke atheist pastor is. Just go to the Nevermore Tavern, watch the debate between myself and atheist pastor. Then the following days and the following week or two after that, he was proclaiming his victory when he utterly got decimated.
well, I guess Mr. Batman might start doing debates on modern day debate because he didn't know anything about modern day debate. I informed him of it today.
Yeah, he's brain damaged.
Oh, you're streaming live right now, Supreme Leader.
Yeah, if you actually watch the interaction between Randolph Richardson and myself on the Math Pig YouTube channel, although Randolph Richardson acted like a complete gentleman the whole time, to his credit, if you pay attention to his answers, he was totally clueless. He was simply monologuing and not really addressing my questions.
She says, "Call me sweetie again, I dare you."
Yeah, she's vile.
She's so mad. Who's this Ricardo Oliveira? Her white knight?
Atheist pastor thinks that I'm showing up with different user nicks. All right. He thinks he vividly imagines that I'm using all these other nicknames, right?
Supreme Kim, read your DMs.
I doubt he believes that. He's probably just lying about that, his belief about that too.
on scrambled eggs.
That's me, but
Oh, they deleted it.
dude, all the white knights just attacked me.
You know what's funny? The atheists are as vile as they can be on YouTube text chat, and you call somebody sweetie and they delete it.
Why did she get so mad when I called her sweetie?
She's a punk. Look, she's a punk.
No, here's the
All
thing.
of them. Listen, they're all punks. Okay.
I'm not even ripping on her because she's an atheist. It's just
Okay.
I think
Randolph.
she's
Listen.
vile.
Listen. Randolph Richardson is a rare example of one of the very few atheists that I've interacted and debated with who is not a scumbag and a punk. Now, his answers were not cogent. They were not coherent to my questions, but he wasn't a sleazebag, right? But atheists are just regularly punks on these shows.
I got blocked by empathetic atheist. He blocked me. He announced it to his
If you look at the last time I appeared on Empathetic Atheist's YouTube channel, watch how he tightly controlled my ability to interact.
What's with all these beta white knights just defending Mama Atheist?
Yeah, somebody type in Mama Atheist. If Duncan Atheism loses all the time, would you be willing to debate him and have another victory?
Those people who are defending her, they must not respect women because they apparently think she can't defend herself.
Yeah, the point is when you call someone sweetie, it's considered like condescending.
Boo-hoo.
Oh yeah, he says I talk over everyone, right?
I mean,
You see how he's trying to make himself look like he's sincere. He's not. Just go to the Nevermore Tavern. Go to the Nevermore Tavern YouTube channel. Watch how he dealt with me. He was a total sleazebag.
Mauling atheism. Can I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Ever read or seen the play Macbeth?
A long time ago, I read it like when I was in high school.
Have you ever heard the
I
quote?
remember.
Have you ever heard the quote?
Yeah.
The lady doth protest too much.
Is that in reference to me?
I mean, don't you think it's a little ironic that you kind of spend your whole life?
Hold on a second. Is that quote in reference?
Is that quote in reference to you cut off?
Yeah. Are you applying that quote to me?
Yeah.
How does that quote apply to me?
What's your display name?
Mauling Atheism.
Your name has atheism in it.
Yeah, Mauling Atheism.
And you talk about atheism all the time.
Yeah, do you know what my name
thinks the lady doth protest too much?
Okay, do you know what my name means?
I mean, you see what I'm trying to say though? Like, isn't it kind of ironic?
All right, listen. When you were a toddler, did your mother ever drop you on your forehead?
Every day. We had a game.
Well, that explains why we're not having an adult interaction. Okay, do you know what mauling means?
Yeah.
Okay, what does the word mauling, to maul, what does it mean?
Like attack and injure.
Right. So if I'm mauling atheism, how would my current screen name, in any way fit within the parameters of I think thou dost protest too much?
Well, like usually people that are really religious, they just engage in religious activities with people that are like-minded. They don't attack atheism.
Is that some rule somewhere written in stone?
Not at all. I'm just making an observation.
Oh, okay. So I'm still wondering. See, I'm all I'm getting are very obtuse responses from you. How does my screen name fit the parameters of I think thou doth protest too much?
Because you are religious, but you seem more concerned with defeating atheism than promoting religion.
Well, how familiar are you with me?
Somewhat.
Okay, are you aware that I proclaim and preach Christianity every single day?
Yeah, well, why isn't your name like Christianity is good or something?
Okay, because I'm showing that atheism is untenable and that the only viable option is the Christian worldview and bowing the knee to Jesus Christ. Are you having a hemorrhoidal attack at this moment because you don't like my screen name?
Yeah, I'm really mad, as you can tell.
Would you prefer that I put myself that I'm the happy, dappy, smiling Christian? Would that make you feel better?
No, you can do whatever you want. I mean, I just
Okay.
wonder
All
if you
right.
think that Shakespeare
Are
quote is interesting.
you? Well, could you tell me what your worldview is?
I'm a Pastafari.
Okay. See, now I'm asking you a sincere question. If you're going to be a teenager trapped in an adult's body, I'm going to kick and ban you. I'm asking you a sincere question.
Daddy,
Either you're
no.
here, okay, there we go. See, we smoked him. Ooga, he's a troll. There we go, folks. It didn't take long. You see, we have nothing but punk trolls. We cannot find any serious-minded atheists. Okay, did anyone in here happen to see my debate between myself and atheist pastor?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Okay, he got destroyed. And yet this guy claims he destroyed me. This is psychotic. This is psychotic behavior.
Well, he's gonna lie about it. Even if he felt he lost, he's gonna lie. He's an atheist.
I mean, this is pathological lying at its finest. I challenge anybody, go watch the debate. He got destroyed.
I'm gonna go watch the debate. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's at the Nevermore channel, the Nevermore Tavern.
Oh, okay. Let me look that up right now.
Yeah, watch it. All right. And then on his own show, the following couple of days, he was literally strutting around, like he was in, mixed martial arts and did a roundhouse kick and knocked me cold out. Nothing of the kind even happened.
Nevermore debate.
See, when they get confronted with difficult philosophical and theological questions that expose the bankruptcy of their atheism, then they just become ballistic. They become obnoxious. They obfuscate, right? They become argumentative. They troll. It seems that Randolph Richardson has plenty of time to sit there and type in here, and he can't pop in here and talk for a few minutes. I've been asking him repeatedly to come. Randolph Richardson said he was not destroyed. Go watch the debate. All of his answers were deer in the headlight answers. He was clueless as to my questions. I kept on saying, you're not addressing my question.
Apparently my comment was flirtatious somehow. Okay. I don't know how that follows, but sure.
See, one of the strategies that some of these atheists do is they really won't address the substance of the questions. They'll just sit there and monologue in a community college lecture and run the clock out. And that's what Randolph Richardson did.
Darth, I have a question for you though. Am I crazy to think that calling someone sweetie does not necessarily mean you're being flirtatious, because they're building up a straw man that I was being flirtatious.
Oh,
which is
listen,
correct.
look, these people are as crude and nasty as the day is long. And you just make one, smirking remark, and they lose their minds, they censor. These people are not what they present themselves to be. They're fakes, they're phonies, and they're frauds, and they're punks.